So, hello, morning, time with the final episode of Iseleve, which was delayed last Monday, right? So I was at a wedding this week, so I wasn't here Monday anyway. But I went home, right? The episode wasn't out yet. I read very briefly yesterday. I was like, where's the episode? So I don't know why it was delayed, but here we are. I just set the normal release date. Some animes, right, are released at this place called Abema, right, which I usually watch there, right? Which is like, I guess, Cruncher of Japan, I guess, compared to. But they have some animes earlier, so it's quite worth paying for it. Yeah, quite worth getting. Abema, I think it's pronounced right. Abema. Abema? Maybe it's Abema. Abema. Whatever. Abema, yeah. Abema sounds better, actually. Think about it. But anyway, that might be why it's out now. I don't know. I saw it out now, right? Let's watch it. Of course, it's the Harem King, the final episode. And of course, I hope you guys are for next season, right? Starting, of course, in 3 days from now, right? With Raisa, right? And of course, Tenshi, my favorite Isekai. So, another Harem King Isekai, right? But yeah, let's watch the episode and see what happens, right? And this has been a fun anime, of course. I mean, I like it, you know. It's not like the ultimate Isekai, but it's a very fun Isekai, right? But anyway, 3, 2, 1, and go. So the final battle, yeah, with Yua versus the evil little princess lady, which is maybe the princess. She looks very similar to the main princess, I think. She looks like the princess with white hair, right? Mostly. I like Luna stands still looks pissed off. Yeah, so of course the priest evil and so on. Yeah, we don't know that already. Oh, it's gonna be like a court hearing first? I guess. It's a court episode. The last episode definitely is the most in the fantasy world. We haven't seen much of the school yet. And honestly, I definitely prefer the school, right? The school is kind of the Harem King, the shenanigans of, you know, him running around, fighting people, so on, yeah. Yeah, I would say so, right? The horror... I mean, my favorite anime, right? Is definitely at the school, right? You know, he has all the girlfriends, they got the hot teacher, the tilf, right? The milfs or whatever, you know what I mean? And, you know, and then it's like, oh no, I gotta save them from a fire. Yeah, that's definitely been my favorite part. But honestly, this anime has probably given me the most laughs. Laughing out loud. I wouldn't say it's the funniest anime season, honestly, but it probably is the one like where I laughed the highest, maybe. Maybe that or Shinoko, yeah, of course, today. Where it's off the scene stride, like he does the soccer thing, you know, when he's like, yeah, when he like jumps the whole field in a soccer ball, and it's just, I mean, I understand people are not, I don't get what people like this anime before. I mean, I think you have to watch it with, you know, a little bit in your brain that is like, kind of a, I see it almost as a parody, right, you know, on the normal Isekai, because everything is so incredibly overkill. But it does actually feel a little bit parody, because I mean, it's more than going back and so on. But honestly, I do think it's kind of different because I guess it's most similar, maybe not really, but to Isekai de Cheat. He comes back, right? Yeah, it actually is somewhat unique Isekai because it's much focused on, again, you know, the human world, right? Almost every other Isekai, they're always stuck at just the Isekai world, right? So I would say so. The only one I can come off my head right now is Isekai de Cheat that I watched recently. That has, you know, the but anyway, yeah, the prince is gonna be interrogated. It's like Vega, keep saying. He looks a lot like Vega from Street Fighter. Isn't playable in the 6th game, but oh, he has scars on his body though. So his mask actually made sense though, because he actually did have his whole face. Yeah, his face actually was completely scarred though. Yeah, his mask actually made sense though, because Vega is just like protecting my face, you know, yeah, but this guy actually is really scarred, so... Oh, it's his sister's fault? It's her fault? Probably. Or maybe indirectly it's her fault. Oh! It's her magic? Maybe she's the evil one then, because she looks a lot like her. Okay, they healed once? What? Then maybe the sister did again? No, okay, I went mad. But why would his scar comes back then? Wait, what would his scar come back for? Oh, I see. He scarred himself when he... I see, he scarred himself. Yeah, okay. He scarred himself, of course. Impresison, yeah. Yeah, my destructive impulses! Yeah, I need to kill your sister, yeah. Exactly, he went mad. Definitely feel the cheap budget here because it's just like still frames. These like his whole backstory is done in still frames now. A little bit of that, it is showing it like. But I guess he recognized that his backstory of being a fatso and you know he was really fat and ugly, no one liked him, you know. Because you feel sorry about him. Maybe you can heal him. Yeah, you know, he's the ultimate guy. He can probably heal him, right? He's the ultimate guy in everything. He's like, I can heal him, you know. He's like, I got this slime potion, baby. Yeah, see? He's gonna heal him, right? Because he got like the greatest healing power ever. So he's like, I can take care of it, yeah. Here comes the Harem King and it's like, I can use healing with my slime power or something. Yeah, it's like, yeah, he's just gonna heal him, right? He got the ultimate power of everything. He could probably heal him easily. With his super healing, yeah. Exactly, he's gonna heal. He's so OP! He's like, let me just try this thing, yeah. Let me just try this thing, yeah. He's like, heal him. Ori-sama! Yeah, he heals him. He's the Harem King, man. Yeah, so Rega gets his body back. He's pretty again. But won't he use Scar himself again then? His flashback is displayed that he did by himself second time, right? Yeah, the first time he got healed by someone, and the second time he did again. But, you know, like, so in that sense, couldn't he just do it himself again or something? Yeah. He was like, I don't know, I'm just the best. I'm just the best. It's like, it's just like a herb or something, he's everything, you know? It's just like the ultimate healing potion. I have 10 of them. Yeah. It's just like a mega elixir and I have a bunch of them. Yeah, I know, I was like, what? Nani? You got the ultimate healing potion. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I got a bunch of them. You know, yeah. I got like 50, something, you know. Yeah, and of course now he's all like, what? You guys are impressed by that? I got a bunch of them at home, yeah. How did you find that? It's so rare for my sounds like it's like more work than the counters. Like, yeah, I have a lot of it. Yeah, I have it in my garden, exactly. He doesn't even bother him. It's like, I have a lot of it. Yeah, it's like, I grow it, you know. I grow it a lot. Yeah, I can easily make it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's to me, God, this anime, it is like, yes, I have a lot of it at my home, guys. Like, who cares, man? I can grow infinite of it. It's kind of like I played Neo Replicant. I have the game here, right? Yeah, this game. You play this game, right? You have to find a lunar tier, right? In the main story, but eventually you can kind of farm them yourself. And if you do the whole clock thing, blah, 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 eventually you can farm like 12 lunar tiers every day or something. And then suddenly it's like super legendary, super item is like super easy to find in your garden, right? Yeah, it's like kind of similar to lunar tier. Okay, but she's like, should I forgive him? Yeah, they're gonna forgive him because she's like Imoto-chan. That's true. My hot bodyguard, my best friend and girlfriend. He also tagged me. It's like, dad is like, come on, what about my health? Yeah, it's like, shut up, girl. Yeah, she's very angry always, like, so. Yeah, just this thing, you know. Yeah, just the thing with her hand, right? Yeah. Just a lot, yeah. Yeah, she's very angry all the time. She's a very angry little princess. Yeah. Poor dad. That was giving a sooner phrase there. I see you, Dad! Yeah, okay. And Luna's so happy about it. And she's smiling. They're definitely lovers now, yeah. I keep saying it, but her and Luna are clearly romantically involved. Come on. Well, will she lose her throne then? I felt like, you know, if he dies, she obviously will inherit the throne, but now he's back again, will he? Yeah. But I don't know. Her father probably still has been disowned, right? Probably. Still, though. But yeah, now he's very beautiful. Now he's like the second... Now he's probably the second hottest character in the anime. From one of the males, yeah. Now he's probably the hottest guy. But actually... Yeah, what about my marriage? No, it's I! I'm not gonna fight again about who's gonna marry him. It's my marriage, yeah. Kekyo! Yeah, you must be joking. Yeah, but you also sleep with me, right? He's obviously gonna have both. So you know the brother is like, he can take both, right? Yeah. Now the prince is like, okay, he's getting the prince landing here. Okay, I guess the ray. Okay, can he make more super herbs then? Look at they both like, like why are they both just like doing this weird like, oh yeah, that's my husband. Yeah, I was like, okay. Yes, he's super OP, man. Seems like I got a mansion. Yeah, I immediately got a mansion and you know, my own land or whatever. Yeah, took me like, you know, a few hours. Yeah, it's like classic OP main character. Jesus Christ, man. But I do like to explain it. Well, you know, I have a lot of these herbs. Yeah, I used to farm it in my own garden, right? I have hundreds of it. Like, who cares? This is probably a dream, like dreaming, fighting this the evil waifu. Yeah, the last character, right? You know. She is 10 minutes left episode, roughly speaking. I wonder if you can have a conclusion to her then. This took about 10 minutes. It's like the prince redemption thing here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know really. Usually in this kind of animes, right, they end it on like how say it? They end it on like a novel, right? You know, if it's like if it's like 2 novels, the last episode will usually be the last part of novel 2, right? Or novel 3, whatever. That's usually how it is. So it's probably a cliffhanger, because that feels pretty common with these animes that are based on light novels. Oh man, Sensei, man. Oh yeah, Oppai lady. The Oppai girl. Oh my god, the best girl. Oh my god, this ignores her. This is her. My god. Okay, so the princess doesn't know who she is either. I wonder if my kind of half-assed here that she is the princess. I mean, she looks a lot like the princess, right? I mean, he just talked about how powerful the princess was. Yeah, he just talked about how the princess is very powerful. So who knows? Maybe she's the princess in Lexia power. Yeah, exactly. It's the older part, but definitely do wonder, you know. Definitely do wonder if she isn't just the princess. Let's see how I'm writing that. Yeah, that's our training here. The CDIs now, yeah, it reminds me of when his law, when the Harem King is law in Tales of Arise. Yeah. Yes. The Rabbit Master. Well, honestly, the quality of the episode feels lower than last episode. Yeah, like the first 2-3 minutes, the flashback was a lot of still frames, right? We just pan over them, and now it's like a lot of CGI when he's training it. That looks pretty bad, like the worst thing ever, but it looks like eh. Yeah, it's a lot of CGI now, more than it usually is. Oh, she's back, I guess. He's coming to him. Yeah, she just straight up attacks him here in training. Interesting. Might have the final fight then. He's definitely the entity that interferes into with the planet. Yeah, he's gonna like comes in from the universe. It's like super OP. Well, if it's for revenge, maybe she was behind the princess attack and something. It's like, what else would she want revenge for? Maybe his grandpa, I suppose? Might be. Nice, we see a pantsuit. Yeah, kinda, yeah, there. His skirt goes up there. Oh, is Kaori there? Yeah. Because she knows about the world. She will probably also enter the world. As I said, was it 2 days ago? Why don't she just level up, right? Yeah, because if she, like I said, it feels like everyone's level 1 on Earth, right? If you get to 1 level of the world and you level up, of course, you suddenly are like 10 times stronger, right? Because you have like 5 in strength or whatever at maximum at Earth, right? Level 1. But you get 10 strength, you suddenly have twice the strength, right? Yeah, like it's like massive. If you level up, you get so much stronger in this world. That's how it really seems, right? So she also probably might get OP if she gets one XP, right? Yeah, like it's. But anyways, he's fighting, yeah, the white princess lady. Maybe she's Kaori then. She's a time traveling best girl. Maybe. There's a lot of CGI though, honestly. Yeah, there is definitely very CGI, but I didn't think there was gonna be so much CGI in this last fight there. But the episode was delayed too. They probably had some issues with production. That's why the episode's probably delayed a few days. Something probably happened with the studio. I would guess, for this final battle here. Oh, nice! It goes Knight! And she blocks it though with her bow. Oh, Coward's washing it. Yeah, the episode was called like You and Coward, so I'm wondering, is she gonna engage them? Because I don't really know what she can do here. She still has no abilities, right? I must nip you in the bud, that's a good question. Oh, Master? Who's her Master then? Yeah, interesting. She don't... I mean, this white-haired girl definitely is not the main bad guy. She's gonna be one of the love interests. She's either one of the girls in her evil form, or she's gonna be a new love interest. There's no way that she's gonna be the main evil. There's no way. I bet you $10 there's no way that this white-haired girl is the actual main evil. She's like, Master, give me strength, right? So she's... Whatever her master is probably stronger, right? Yeah. There's no way she's the main evil antagonist. She's the antagonist. She's just the henchman or whatever. Or the dragon or whatever, the dragon to the emperor. Yeah, she's not the main leader. She's a Darth Vader or something like that. Well, Kaori might save him though, but she looks like by distracting her. Yeah, so got the arrow at him now here. Oh, she hates Yuva? Oh, here comes the Usagi, I think. Here comes, probably, right? Yeah, here comes his Usagi master. His rabbit best friend. And blocks the arrow. Exactly. Here he is, Master Usagi. Yeah, I'm here, boy! Yeah, Usagi Seashore! Yeah, here comes his best friend, Bunny. Oh, Yuti. That's her real name, okay. Oh, Divine Archer? She has a lot of archer abilities. Okay, but then was she evil then? Because isn't she using light magic? Yeah. Isn't she like a divine user then? Divine Archer. I guess her master died fighting the wild then. And she hates humans. It's actually what betrayed them. So she's clearly gonna join the harem. It's clearly that the harem lady... She's clearly a harem lady. She's clearly gonna fall in love with you after he saves her somehow. Yeah, exactly. She's using holy magic as evil. Exactly. She can light that or so. That's a good point. She taught me how to use light magic, but she didn't tell me how to be good. Yeah, she's like, she taught me how to use light magic, but not how to be a good person. Basically, yeah. I wasn't. I don't have a job. I'm just have her magic. Yeah, it's like I might have used light magic, but if that. He's like, do what I do. It's like, okay, bro. Yeah, imitate my abilities. It's like, okay, sure. I like how he's confident in him. Yeah, just do what I'm doing. Just avoid it like I am. It's like, okay, I've never done it before, but sure, I can master that technique immediately. Sure, I can master your Usagi martial art in 1 second. Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, Knight bites her. Then Usagi kicks her. That was cute though. Yeah, Knight comes in there, holds her down. So he can kick her in the face. But she's definitely gonna be redeemed. Absolutely. I mean, her master clearly was a good person, right? She was trained by this like holy archer knight, like an elf lady probably. She probably was trained by like an elf archer that was betrayed by humans, right? Because she was an elf. Yeah. So she's clearly gonna be redeemed and like join them, whatever. Yeah. But I actually hate humans because they probably betrayed her master because she wasn't a human, right? Yeah, her master probably was like, a racism or something, yeah, something like that. Oh, she can unlock. Yeah, I will destroy everything! Nice, she unlocks some new power. Ah, now she turns into Vylog. Now she maybe has black magic though. What, and become a vile god? That's how easy it is? But man, yeah, now she's getting powered up for it. Now she's getting into like evil girl form, yeah, with everything. So you wonder what episode's called Kaori, because, I mean, she's there, but she hasn't done anything. Well, she probably died from this thing, right? From her while. Okay, now it's kind of like epilepsy. It's flashing the screen, man. Like, what happening? It's just all flashes, man. She's fighting Master Usagi, and it's just like a lot of flashes. The episode clearly has been a low budget. Yeah, this is hard to watch, honestly. It's just like a lot of flashes. Oh, he's back. What's he doing? He's been hiding on fight. Yeah, Katsuka's not anything. Little Buddha. He hasn't done shit, man. Oh, he's gonna use something? What? What's he doing? Yeah, because I don't know really picked up this red pig, right? And he has some ability, I guess. And suddenly he's like, I can fix this with my... Yeah, he can like fix her something. Yeah, he just purifies her! It's your punches again! Yeah, she just purifies her. She just becomes a why. Yeah, he's like, oh, that pig has to be a holy pig or something. He's like, yeah! What? The pig is like magical, but the pig is like a holy pig or something. The pig is a paladin or something. Yeah, the pig is just like, I take care of it. What? This anime is so weird. The pig runs in there, and it is like, okay, I used to have bubble, and suddenly all the black magic is gone. Yeah, okay. For some reason, the pig could like purify her from dark magic or something. What? He could remove the wild from her. Yeah, this pig is like super awesome. He goes like anti-dark magic or something. For some reason. It's not explained why. He just has it. Yeah, it was good that he has holy ground. Yeah, the pig has really high level holy ground for that was good. Then he just runs away again, but yeah, okay. He's like, yeah, the pig is very important. He got holy magic. Okay, good. Okay, I leave now. What? And the pig was like, don't worry, I got this, bro. I got it, yeah. But she's gonna join the harem now. I mean, obviously she's gonna join the harem now. She's probably gonna kiss him and Kyle will be angry at him. Yeah. She probably will kiss him now so Kyle will get angry. Every goddamn female cat is anime. Yeah. She's gonna be like, oh, let's... Exactly, flow. She's gonna kiss him now. She's gonna kiss him now! So his girlfriend can be angry because she's like, I also wanna marry you now. Right? Oh, actually do it. But she did tell him he was all flowing with love though, so... But she did say love, so... Okay, maybe now then she comes here. What, you dies? No. There's another pig or something and you just blast it? No, okay. That was shocking there. Suddenly there's a pig behind her. Oh, everyone saved him. Yeah, it's like, what? Yeah, she almost died and he's like, oh, don't worry about it. What? She just stands there. He's like, yeah, okay. What was that? There's like an orc or something and he just insta killed it. And I was like, ah, don't worry about it. Yeah. He's like, hey girl! Yeah, he's like, hey girlfriend, yeah. He's like, what? Did I just die? What was that? Yeah. He's like, yeah, what's that? Sorry about that. She's just like, oh, okay. I level up in this world, yeah. I was like, what? That scene was so weird. I cheat, yeah. I'm a cheat magician, yeah. She's gonna kiss him again, probably. Here we go, she's gonna kiss him again, right? Yeah, because she's been loving him since she was fat, you know. She's always loved him since she was fat, so that's why she's the end girl, guys. I keep saying it. That is why Kaori is the end girl, because she was in love with him before he was a hero, right? Or I mean, from a stat standpoint, you know, she loved him and he was a normal fat guy, right? That of course is why she's the true love interest, because she doesn't love him because he's powerful or whatever. He loved her because of his personality, right? You know. But yeah. That was kind of shocking though. She's gonna kill an orc behind her or something. But now, oh yeah, she's gonna meet the princess. She's like, oh, you also tried to seduce my husband? Yeah, the princess somehow is friends with her. Okay, Onsen episode. Okay, here we go. They're gonna have an Onsen in the ending. Yes. Get some fan service. Yeah, they need to have some fan service. The last bit is like, yes, all the ladies are naked. Yeah, of course. The princess immediately appears to be naked. Yeah. Oh, the twins are back. Are they gonna apologize or something? I guess we saw it earlier, but yeah. The twins are back now. But I love... Oh, she's gonna be a student now, of course, for some reason. The archer lady. Yeah, Yuti. And everyone's like, what a beautiful lady she is. She's like a level 1000 waifu, so yeah. Everyone is, yeah, Yuti, the 1000 level waifu archer. So everyone is like, oh, she can fly shit? Interesting. Is no one gonna figure out she has powers? She's like, hey. Oh, she can teleport or someone? Yeah, pretty interesting. Well, I guess this special ending gives us a few episodes, I guess. You know, kind of quick recap, right, of the next season, basically. Yeah. Oh, this coward, of course, staring at him. Yeah. He's like, yeah. I mean, come on, Kaoru is the winner. Jesus Christ! If Kaoru doesn't win, I will be very surprised. Yeah, that's the end, guys. Final episode, boom, baby. Yeah, let's review it, right? It's late here now, but you know, it's past midnight here. But like I said earlier, right? I was surprised that it wasn't released when I got home yesterday after the wedding. I was like, oh, where's Iseleve? So I had planned to watch it yesterday, of course. That was like one of my plans to watch it earlier, of course. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, I guess the last thing there was a little bit epilogue. I don't mind that, right? Because it's not the same thing as like Promised Neverland. Where Promised Neverland skips over like 200 chapters and you just kind of recap them in like a minute in the ending. That was terrible. But here instead it's like, yes, they're also clearly all recapping every episode there. Okay, Yuti starts at school or whatever, so on, right? Yuti is there, Kaoru is there, They clearly do a little bit similar thing, but this is more like a tease, right, for like season 2, right? Yeah, so it's a very different thing. That being said, will this anime have a season 2? I doubt that. Not because it's bad or whatever, but I mean, as I always say, right, when it comes to season 1, 2, whatever, this anime is pretty popular, but I don't think it's enough popularity to probably make them enough money. First, I might be wrong. I don't really know exactly. I haven't seen too much stuff merchandise in anime. For example, as I mentioned yesterday about Golden Kamuy is alright. That looks really bad of Golden Kamuy. Yeah, so that's probably not a lose, right, for the company. We said 4 there, but for example, Shadow of Imminence, right? Shadow Gardens on, yeah. Shadow Imminence with Sid. That anime, season 2 is coming in 3 months, right? Am I wrong? In the fall. That anime, for example, as I said when that was announced, that the main character, or the main that game, right? That anime is a game, a mobile game, which is like I watched Japanese reviews. That game is like pushed all the time. The game sells a lot of money. So there, of course, you make a new season that is Isekai because you know the game is very, very profitable, right? That is actually probably their biggest income because you have to think about it that an animation studio, right, or the people making an anime are being paid by some kind of production company, and that company owns the gaming and so on too. And they own all of it, right? So for them, it's like, yes, let's make more of the anime, even if the anime is a lose, right? Even if the anime loses $1 million because the game is making more money, right? So they're like, okay, let's make more anime because you know the game is really, really good, it sells a lot of money. And then we also probably sell more novels and mangas, whatever. So push it out more, right? You have to also look at the kind of the side stuff, right? But this anime here, I haven't really seen much, so I really don't think it will have a season 2. Would be my guess. I might be wrong on that because I don't really have too much. But that's kind of what I mean. I haven't seen too much with this anime, right? When it comes to games or figures or whatever, or the stuff, yeah. So maybe it has a lot of Blu-ray sales and so on, yeah, maybe. But I doubt it. But anyway, let's review it. Yes, speaking. Like I said earlier, right? I think it's a really good anime. I think it's really funny. It is not the best anime this year. I won't say that, you know. But I think it's kind of like you know, let your brain die, kind of laugh at it. No, but it's funny because the main character is really, really funny. And like I said earlier, this is one of the few animes you actually. It is somewhat. I won't say again unique, but it is definitely different than most isekais because it really does focus so heavily, right, on in the human world. It probably is like 80% or so in the human world, at least in the earlier episodes. Now the last 2-3 episodes have been more in the fantasy, right, as I mentioned earlier. But at least most of the anime, especially at the beginning, is very much on Earth, right? But he of course has powers, so it is actually quite different than I think than most isekai animes. It isn't really concerning itself, right, with the isekai world as much. If anything, that's a good point too, I think, to make. Yeah, this anime doesn't really concern itself in a general sense. I mean, it has a fantasy world, but it's barely building it up, you know what I mean? For better or worse. You can also argue that it's bad because it doesn't build up its fantasy world. Because some isekais, of course, they really build up this amazing, interesting fantasy world with, you know, different conflicts and characters and so on. Look at Zero with the princess tournament and this and that, so on. It really builds up these witches and so on. It's really interesting, right? This anime instead doesn't care about that. It's like, here's a guy, he's very powerful, he fights some awful there. Let's go back and smash some waifus, so yeah. But this anime doesn't care about that, yeah. This anime doesn't care about building up the fantasy world. The fantasy world is mostly a tool to make him overpowered, but still be on Earth, right? It is definitely kind of different. Because all the Earth bit, I think, is hilarious, right? You know, him stopping, you know, bad guys everywhere in the parks and so on. Yeah, I think all the Earth bits are really funny, right? It's like OP Isekai guy, but on Earth. because you definitely have a lot of OP Isekai guys, of course, right? You know, Diablo summoning or whatever. Yeah, you have so many other OP Isekai is very common, right? Yeah, it's very common. But this is probably the only one, except Isekai de Cheat where he's OP but on Earth. Yeah, I don't think I was similar to that. That being said, of course, there are animes on Earth, right, where the main character has powers and no one else has for some reason. They use OP. But not like this like a reverse Isekai thing, whatever we call it. They go back and forth. This anime is probably unique on that side. So it's been enjoyable to watch it. It definitely is different, I think, a lot different. And I keep saying, right, it's Harem King, and this anime is, I keep saying it, but it's definitely way more harem focused, right? Very ecchi focused, more harem focused, a lot more so than most isekais. It's just like isekais are harem, but this anime is very harem. I mean, immediately when the princess, right, and Luna, when they meet Lexia and they meet Kaori, immediately it's like, let's go to the onsen, and then they're all naked. Yeah, immediately it's like, hey, I'm Lexia, can I see your ass? Yeah, it's like immediately it's like, I wanna see your boobs. Yeah, it's like, yeah, there was some episode, right, when I stopped showing this anime for another reason too, but especially during that, where I was just like, oh yeah, this episode with Luna, yeah, the first episode with Luna, I think it's Luna. First Luna episode, right? It's like 10 minutes of onsen. Yeah, it's like he's constantly her naked for like 10 minutes. You're like, I mean, yeah, you can't show the episode on YouTube, whatever. Yeah, it's just like, I mean, of course, you know what I mean. It is fan service hell, right? But it's not hentai, of course. I mean, it's just like, you know, it's soft, you know, just like standing in the shower or whatever. Yeah, so I mean, of course, it's not explicit, right? But still, yeah, it's like Jesus Christ. And then the episode with the sensei and the beards, it hugs with their oppas, and then yeah, it's so much fan service. This anime is definitely way fan service. I compare it to the hero leaves the party, right? Whatever it's called. Like, I was banished from the hero party. I think it is. Yeah, that is not an isekai, but fantasy anime. That is probably the most harem fantasy I ever seen. I think, where it's been the most isekai, where it's the most ecchi. There has not been that. No, so it's not number one, because that is still probably my number one. Seriously. That anime is like absurd. That anime has a scene, right, where Saru Hayami, you know, Aqua and so on, right? She is this like MILF elf lady with the main character, the main female character, and they're in this like onsen, basically, on onsen episode, yeah, for like 20 minutes, and it is so not censored, yeah. There is, I mean, they're obviously censoring, you know, the censoring the very, you know, the private parts, right? But that's basically it, right? And it's like standing there, all these weird angles, and it's for like 20 minutes, yeah. And then it's like, seems like a slime lady. I don't know all the video, but it's like a lady, episode 10 or something, he's gonna heal a slime lady. And she's like transparent or something, so you can see all the stuff, right? And then the main character immediately, the female character is like, whoa, you were really checking out those boobs? He's like, you also did it. Well, yeah, they were huge or something. Yeah, of course I did. They were so big. Or something like that. That anime is the most. That anime is the most. It's so weird. It is so incredibly weird. But this anime is definitely close to it. It's probably this year's most ecchi anime, I think. Maybe some anime I haven't. No, there's some other weird animes that are very, very ecchi. But from an anime that is supposed to be ecchi, it's supposed to be like, is Iseleve even counted ecchi? It has to be, right? I'm just gonna see what they call it on like live chart. Is this anime even counted as like, what is the genre of the anime? It has to be ecchi harem, right? Is ecchi harem ecchi harem? It is not ecchi, that's what I mean. It has to be the most ecchi anime without being called ecchi, because it's like the genre it has is action, adventure, fantasy, isekai, school, because it's in school, right? Half the anime. It's not called ecchi, and but it has to be some ecchi anime, right? Because, for example, yeah, Kamina is ecchi, right? And oh yeah, the Maid anime is very ecchi. That anime is pure ecchi. But yeah, this anime, I would say, definitely wins the ecchi. I would say this anime definitely is the most ecchi anime without being ecchi. If it makes sense. I hope it makes sense. But my point is that you have animes, right, that are straight up like, okay, this is a fan service anime, you know, like the Megami God, yeah, the Goddess Coffee anime. That anime is just pure like fan service, right, you know. So of course that anime beats the anime, right, because it's just constantly like just the girl showing the yugs, right. Yeah, it's just basically soft hentai, right. That anime, of course, is like more ecchi because it's only ecchi, right. But this anime, for being like a story-driven anime, right, with characters and powering and leveling and so on, is definitely the most ecchi of the animes. I would say that. It's very important to me. No, but I think it's an important point to make, right, how harem ecchi it is. But actually, interesting enough, it is not counted as ecchi nor harem on this site. It's not even harem either. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Honestly, I think people probably, misunderstands anime because it's not counted as ecchi or nor harem, but it definitely is way more ecchi and harem than it is isekai and fantasy. My point is, of course, that I like this anime, but I'm definitely enjoying it, right, from a rom-com harem standpoint, right, much more than enjoying it from an isekai standpoint, right. And like I said earlier, enjoying my isekai standpoint would be like the fantasy, right, like potentially the fantasy, the world, right, the characters, the magic or whatever. And here it's more like, no, I'm enjoying it because I like all the boob jokes, right? Here I'm enjoying it because of all the ecchi and the netto rare and the love triangles on. Yeah, this anime is way more like rom-commy. Like it's really weird because it's not even counted as romantic or comedy either. It's like isekai, fantasy, adventure. Yeah, like a really weird. Honestly, this anime is very misrepresented probably by people who haven't seen it. The trailers and whatever. Yeah, probably, right? This anime is way more, again, rom-com, horror, metric than anything else. There's probably one reason I think some people dropped the anime because they started watching it, right? They probably watched like 2-3 episodes and they were like, man, that's very ecchi. Yeah, I thought it was like an isekai fighting anime with powers. No, he's got girlfriends, yeah. From something like that. And we continue going below, but it is probably an anime that people have misunderstood, right? Yeah, and they probably watch it and then they're like, what is this thing? It's not what I expected. But I still got what I liked, you know. No, but for me, it's like, I think that's what I mean. As soon as I realized how batshit crazy the anime is, it's a batshit crazy horror anime, yeah. As soon as I kind of accepted that, episode 2 or something, I was like, okay, yeah, it's batshit crazy horror, yeah. Like, as soon as I lived with that, episode 4 especially, I was like, okay, yeah. Then I was enjoying it. I was like, this anime is crazy. That anime is just batshit crazy. I was like, yeah. As soon as but I think for sometimes, right, you have to just let go, guys. You have to just let go, right. Sometimes you have to just accept that an anime or a manga or a book or game, whatever, is just batshit crazy, yeah. And if you accept that it's batshit crazy, you enjoy it more, right, you know? Some people are like, oh, this is stupid. No, this anime is, it's stupid as hell, right? It's constantly crazy stupid, but you have to just accept that, right? Accept that it's crazy and unpredictable, and just enjoy the ride, right? With the artist that has crazy ideas. Oh, a sumo Yankee biker guy fighting a soccer player in space, whatever. It can happen, you know? Like, it's just enjoy it, right? And I think that's probably a big reason I've been on that. People that's anime because they wanted to be more grounded, right? They wanted to be more isekai with levels and powers and like a structure of, oh, I'm level 10, I'm fighting a level 11 guy, he's stronger than me, I have to use strategy. This anime is nothing like that. This anime is like, oh, I'm fighting, you know, like a hooligan with soccer balls. Yeah, like it has nothing to do with that. Yeah, it's completely, it's more like One Punch Man, right? Yeah, so no. But anyways, I liked it. Subscribe, slap it, and I'll see you guys, of course. Tomorrow we're gonna do the video we talk about. We're gonna have a stream tomorrow in about 20 hours from now. We talk about, of course, all the new animes and trailers and so on for next season. Right? It's coming tomorrow soon. So see you and have a great day.